Welcome back, everyone. We're on to Chapter 11 from the Elements of Bree. The Beast Attacks. Bree followed Shen out of the room and down the hall. Fairies were flying this way and that, and it was hard to tell if they were running to or from the danger. All that Bree knew was that there was a deep growling noise coming from the end of the hallway ahead of them, and whatever was making that noise sounded big. The doorway at the end of the hallway they were in was open, and she could see some large beast crashing around in a room full of chairs. Shen entered and moved to his right, along against the wall. Bree did the same on the left side. They were in an abandoned temple that was dark and full of snow that had fallen through the broken windows and roof. Standing across from them between two pillars was a bear, unlike anything Bree had ever seen before. Even on all fours, it was taller than Shen and almost twice as long. Its hair was a dark brown with silver streaks, and its fangs stuck out of its mouth. The worst thing about its beast were its eyes. They were a dull, cloudy silver with no pupils. It growled at them and began to move toward them. "What is that?" Bree asked. "It's a werebear," Shen replied. "I was right. You scared it off with fire before." Shen nodded and turned back into the hallway again. Bree ran to her left, causing the werebear to chase her. She had nothing to fight back with, so she scanned the area for any weapon she could use. The beast closed in on her, and she panicked. She had no plans and no way to save herself. Suddenly, something came over Bree, and she felt the urge to react. She turned and headed for the wall to her left. Still barefoot from the fairies bathing, she jumped and placed her feet along the wall, running on it a short distance. Pushing off, she swung her leg around and kicked her bare foot out. It smacked into the face of the werebear, causing it to howl and snap its head in the other direction. Bree landed on her 2 feet and was amazed at what she just did. Her joy was short-lived as the beast turned to growl at her again, but by then Shen had returned. He held a torch which she jabbed into the side of the werebear, causing it to howl in pain. It reared back and swiped at Shen. He easily dodged the massive paws and jabbed the torch at the beast again. Bree moved to his side and out of the werebear's reach. During one jab of the torch, the beast swiped the fire and broke the torch in half, causing Shen to drop what was left. They were now defenseless. The werebear stood up on its hind legs and roared. It raised its paws in the air so it could attack as if it came down, but the attack never happened. Another animal crashed into the room from the outside and jumped at the werebear, closing its mouth around the bear's neck. Momentum caused both animals to fall to the side, with the new beast ending on top. They struggled for a few moments before the smaller bear twisted its head and the werebear's huge paw went limp and its body sagged. The smaller beast then let go of the werebear and turned to walk towards Shen and Bree, coming into the light. It was half their height, with brown hair, many scars, including one that ran along its snout and over one eye, and looked like a very noble wolf. On its back was a familiar backpack. "Are you okay, Bree?" Blaze asked. Blaze. Stay tuned.